Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this group, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, a 14-3 ball game. In motion right comes Cobb. Now a first down carry by Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Rodgers now to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. Nowhere to hide on that play.
No, there was not, because every exit door, that was surrounded. I think that was supposed to be a bootleg, but he had no chance to get outside the pocket and try and make a play.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. 1st down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Rodgers. That's complete to Cobb.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Here's a give to Jones running left. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Second and 8.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers, the quick slant caught. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Aaron Jones with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have got it back to within a score.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Slot man moves right.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Go to 50, and you block over here.
An inside give to Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
That play ended for a net loss thanks to Javon Hargrave.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets up. Elliott now to have the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw pulled in by Melton.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Packers.
Bo Melton.
His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Crosby with the extra point, and it's now 21-17.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three?
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On play action, now Rodgers.
That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. They find some open field here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And the slot man goes in motion left. The slot man in motion right. On 2nd and 9, Hurts. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. In his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing is Hurts.
tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Up the middle, Jones.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. In motion goes the tight end. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Aaron Jones
with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year.
And the Packers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Eagles 21. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. In motion left is Watkins.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Complete. Smith has it. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. From the 45 on 2nd down. Hurts. Toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. In motion left is Watkins.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
Got him in. It's Brown. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
Hurts.
And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
They go play action with Hurts.
ball comes out, and the Packers pick it up.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Box it, box it, box it, box it. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, 88, 88, 88. Back on. Hey, take 26.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Second down, another shot for Jones.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
26.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Open man, here is Cobb. And it's a Packers touchdown. Randall Cobb, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Crosby with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this.
Hurts fumbles it.
But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
To throw again on second down. Hurts going deep here for Watkins. And this is caught. Touchdown, Eagles.
Quez Watkins.
53 yards.
And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. But they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. Rodgers going to throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 25 yards that time.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Rodgers now on first down. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The tight end in motion right. In motion comes the tight end left. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he's got some. There he goes, right side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 45 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Trap 50, trap 50. 60
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
He's going to let it fly.
And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game.
Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Rodgers looking to throw. He'll find Jones again, complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.